It's been a long week. I am so glad it's Friday, and I am so glad you are here. Welcome to episode 22. Special guest host tonight, the one and only Mr. Joey Allen. We're not going to waste any of your time. Cory Daniel's Music Hour starts right now.
A hot rainy night in the summertime. She had hair as blonde as the sun. Her eyes were blue and her mind was right. She was my only love. Baby, come back and I promise you you're my number one. I'll always be here and I'll treat you right. I know that I was wrong. So let the rain come down, baby, I don't care. I got you and that's all that I need. Once you were gone, baby, I was scared, but you came back to me, yeah. What can I do to prove to you that you're my only love? Yeah, I've never loved anyone more than you. So please, baby, don't you run. So let the rain come down, baby, I don't care. I got you and that's all that I need. Once you were gone, baby, I was scared, but you came back to me, that's all that I need. Once you were gone, baby, I was scared, but you came back to me, yeah. But you came back to me. You came back to me.
All right, that was yours truly with a song called Let the Rain Come Down featuring Ted Vanson. We got a great show for you guys today. We got some awesome music. We got a special guest host. We got all kinds of things going on. Before we get to that, don't forget, check out the store, CoryDanielHour.com. Got a great new shirt on there. Got all kinds of t-shirts on there. You can find stuff like this. You can find everything that your mind can possibly imagine that has to do with music or bands, guys. Also, if you got a song that you'd like to submit to the show to have it aired, send it to that email right there, CoryDanielMusicHour@yahoo.com. We'll get you on the air. All right. Next up, we got our special guest host, but first we're going to play this song by the one and only Mr. Sean Patrick McGraw.
Maybe I'm a sucker for a little black dress. Maybe I'm a fool for a fine hot mess. Comes to having my number, I guess she does. I never thought I'd have me a woman like her. Never thought I'd feel like I felt so sure. And I'm feeling so sure because she's got a way of making up my mind. It works like a charm every time. What can I say? I'm just a man, I saying that she's smarter than me, but then again, she just might be. And if we're choosing sides, I want her on my team every time. She might play me like a violin, she might play me like I know I can't win. As long as she plays me again and again, that's fine. 'Cause she's got a way of making up my mind. It works like a charm every time. What can I say? I'm just a man, I don't have a clue. I'll probably do what she wants me to do. She's got a way of getting her way. And if I'm under her thumb, she feels like I've won the grand prize, the big brass ring. And if I'm under her spell, well, I'm thinking to myself, she can pull my strings, she can do anything, 'cause she's got a way of making up my mind. It works like a charm every time. What can I say? I'm just a man, I don't have a clue. I'll probably do what she wants me to do. She's got a way of getting her way. She's got a way of getting her way.
All right, everybody, we're back in the studio, and we have the one and only Mr. Joey Allen with us today. Say hi, Joey.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
What you been up to, man?
Oh, just getting back to it, doing a lot of solo stuff and working on a new project.
Yeah. And this is your first time in the studio. Actually, you were one of the first artists I played on the show when we started out. I think I had 4 guys when I started this thing. You were one of them, man. So we got some growing still to do. We got what do we got? 3 songs by you. So you got to send me some more, because I can't keep playing the same.
I gotta write some more for you.
I don't care if you rewrite a cover tune and send it to me, but so yeah, we got to get it going. But you and I go back quite a bit. What is it? Back to 2012, 2011.
Yeah.
30 for 30 tour with
right.
Paul Cummings.
Absolutely, sounds right.
Yeah, and that's where we met, right?
Yep.
And
That's going back.
Yeah, that was Mr. Paul Cummings, who's
Yep.
also coming out of retirement, from what I hear.
Yeah, one night only, from what I hear. We'll say one night only.
I don't know.
I was lucky enough to pull him out of retirement once or twice to play a show with me.
He keeps telling me he's going to get in here and we're going to do this, and he sent me like 10 songs, but we just keep missing the mark as far as getting him in here to record anything. But I know he's put the band back together.
Yep.
Or a band together, and his first show is virtual.
Yes, I saw that. He's doing a virtual show.
Yeah, so after that, I don't know. And when he called me for 30 for 30, it was like, hey, Cory, you want to come do 2, 3 of these with me? And 28 of them later, I was still going with him. And well, most of it was me, him, and Worthy. But we had, I
was so green back then.
There was so many.
Back then. I think I had John Houston learn the stuff I wanted to
John was with us. Maddie, Bonnie McDowell did a couple.
Oh, yeah.
Quentin Herringer.
Yeah.
Quentin Herringer. Sorry, Quentin, I can never pronounce your last name. Then we had a young male kid that did a show with us in Farmington with Maddie. I can't remember his name either. And then we had both of 3 of Bonnie's daughters. Yep. God, there was so many. Many.
Yeah. It was such a good time.
And then after that ended, we came back together to do a farewell. It was like 3 months after the tour ended, we did a farewell down in Dansville at the Moose Lodge, and that was a lot of fun. That was a good send-off. So, give us a little background here so the guys know, because they only know you from the show down here, man. You know, so I broadened your audience a little bit.
Yeah,
this
no,
isn't spend support, dude. This is worldwide. So
I don't know if I should say where I was actually born.
Well, just give us a little background, music-wise. You know, experience, influence, that kind of thing. How y'all got started there?
So me personally, I started young. My grandmother was church-going boy, and my grandmother put me through the paces.
There you go.
Studied at Hochstein, Eastman, and Roberts, all for vocal. Believe it or not, some violin. Gotta add that. I gotta bring that back. I hated it when I was a kid, but now I realize I wish I'd done more of it.
Fiddle. Call it fiddle, and you won't hate it so much.
And that just turned into, me loving it. I did a lot of stage productions, musicals, stuff like that. Believe it or not, I was a musical guy.
Really?
Yeah. But country music was really what I wanted to do, and even when I took voice lessons, it was like, I don't want to sing this, I don't want to sing opera, I don't want to sing that, I want to sing country, and I walked away from that, and just one day I just wrote a little bit crazy, and I said, you know what, I think it's time for me to do something. And
yeah, speaking a little bit crazy, I wish country was still country, because it ain't no more.
Yes.
What you're talking about is good country.
Good country music.
What the crap they're playing today.
I mean, great example, my dad was military, so we lived down in Jacksonville for a while. I remember listening to Johnny Paycheck.
Oh, yeah. Good
Johnny
old Johnny
Paycheck, Merle Haggard. Big fan of that stuff. I think the only place you can find that stuff right now. There you go.
Hey, Junior.
Only place you can really find that stuff now is out Texas, Oklahoma.
Southeast.
I'm a huge Red Dirt fan now. I shut off the mainstream radio.
There you go.
And I started listening to the Midwest stuff, and it's been great, and I've latched on.
But, I mean, speaking of the old stuff, 4 weeks ago, got to hang out with Waylon Jennings' grandson.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll tell you what.
That's awesome.
Oh, music royalty, man. Music royalty. Fabulous time, fabulous guy. And he just had Rebels Posse back him up. Didn't even bring it. He brought one guy with him, and Todd and the boys did the rest of it. It was awesome. Sorry, I always say that, Betsy. I'm sorry. I always say Todd and the boys. There is a girl in that band. Her name's Betsy, the keyboard player. Well, let's see here. So, I know you got something coming up, music-wise.
Yeah.
Are you ready to let that out of the bag yet?
Not 100% yet. Our first full-on get-together, jam, see how things go is tomorrow. It's going to be different. We have some great country top 40 bands in the area. I mean, we got State Line, we've got Branded, Ken River, we've got the boys with Highway 31.
Yep.
I don't want to do what they do. We have enough of those guys. Those guys are phenomenal musicians. I want to bring people something that I respect musically, and I think people need to hear. Names like Cody Johnson, Co Wetzel, Larry Fleet, a lot of Texas stuff.
There you go.
If you haven't heard it, when I do get this off the ground, I'm going to have our set list for you to listen to on Spotify and Apple Music. So when you come out, you know the words. You're going to have a good time.
Oh, see.
I'm bringing the old Joey,
there you go.
the high energy guy.
That's kind of what Todd and I try to do. If it was written after 2005, I don't play it.
Some.
Everything I do is Charlie Daniels, Merle Haggard, Waylon Jennings, CCR, Skinner. Todd's doing Long Cool Woman in a Black Dress.
There you go.
Blackberry Smoke. Blackberry Smoke, the greatest band nobody's ever heard of. They truly are, man.
They're really good. And the thing is, it's like some of the stuff that I'm doing is, there's some newer stuff that I don't mind. I really don't. Luke Combs, he writes. He's as close to 90s country as you can get on the radio right now.
Just so you guys know him.
He's kind of. I respect writers. I respect the energy.
Oh, yeah. I love singer-songwriters. My wife's a huge Chris Stapleton fan.
Yep.
I'm really not. I like Zach Brown.
See, I'm the opposite. I'm on the fence on Zach, but Chris is just a songwriter through and through. The same with Jamie Johnson.
Now, Jamie, yes, I will bow at the altar of Jamie Johnson.
Yep.
All day long.
Yep. But both guys have written for multiple people. I mean, Chris Stapleton's written for JT, Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
He's written pop songs. He's written country songs. Same thing goes for Jamie. I mean, Honky
Yeah.
Tonk Badonkadonk was written in a bar.
I watched him do a tribute to Garth Brooks, and he did Shameless.
Ugh.
And at the end of it, Garth looks at him and goes, yeah, that's what I meant to do. You know, okay, that was funny, but, I mean, I tap my toes when it comes on.
Yeah.
I don't reach up and change the channel because I'll be divorced if I do. But if I had to choose, I wouldn't listen to him.
There is a song I listen to, an artist I listen to. His name's called Wade Bowen. Again, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
He has a song called Songs About Trucks, where he's basically talking about all these songs are on the radio singing about trucks and BS, where I just want a tear in my beer and I want, where's those sad country songs?
Yeah.
I need one right now. So, yeah, I mean, along those lines, you know.
Well, there are a couple good songs about it. Something About a Truck's a good song.
Kip Moore. Oh, my goodness.
Gotta love Kip Moore.
So I love Kip Moore for a couple of reasons. I'm gonna actually have some of his new music in my set list.
Nice.
Fire on Wheels and The Bull. A lot of people are like, "Where'd Kip go?"
Oh no, he's still around. He's doing a lot of writing.
He said "F you" to Nashville.
Yeah.
Yeah. After Something About a Truck and some of the stuff he did, he said, "You know, this is me. Screw you. I want to do my own thing." And if anybody out there, if you haven't heard new Kip Moore stuff, go out there, listen to the new stuff. Absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
It is where it should be. Seen him live and just hell of a guy.
Same with Jamie Johnson. He gave the middle finger to Music Row and said, "I'm going to do it like, you know, somewhere between Jennings and Jones, and if you don't like it,
That's it.
I'm out
That's
the
it.
door."
That's what I'm going to do. That's my next project.
We went to a concert at Darien a few years back, and it was Marshall Tucker, Jamie Johnson, Leonard Skinner, Charlie Daniels, all in one show,
That's awesome.
and loved every minute of it.
That sucks.
But Jamie just got out there with an acoustic guitar and did his thing. Nobody else on stage with him. Blew me away. Man, I love Jamie Johnson. Yeah.
Well, and you were asking about my music and stuff like that, and I got to admit, that's something I needed to do. When I had the Joey Allen Band, we were playing a lot of shows. We opened up for some great people. Blackjack Billy. Great group of guys. Who else? Thompson Square.
Yeah.
That was fun.
They're New Yorkers.
Yeah, they're super fun. Cowboy Troy was great. One of my favorite was Casey James. Believe it or not, American Idol winner. This guy was a country guy who decided to go to outside of Nashville, more to Knoxville blues. Phenomenal. A greatest down-to-home guy. But we were playing a ton of shows a year. And everybody needed me to play the pop. We got to play this because we like it.
Come on.
And I broke down. I said, let's do it. And we ended up ending it because I didn't want to do that stuff.
Yeah.
So this next project's going to be exactly what we were just talking about. It's going to be what I want to play.
Yep.
What I want to bring to the people. The energy I want to bring to the people. And it's going to be, I'm ready to just kick it in, man.
It's
gonna be
how
so
I
much
feel
fun.
too, man. If a bar owner says you got to play this, this, or this, I
just
won't
don't
play the bar.
that. I'm with you, my friend.
If it was still 1995 and we were doing Boot Scoot and Boogie and people were line dancing or you know, Cotton Eye Joe or something, that's different, you know. But today, no, it's not country anymore. It's pop.
Yeah.
Have you listened to any of the new stuff that's come out from the old guys, like Alan Jackson's new album or Travis Tritt's new album? Travis Tritt's new album will blow you
Travis
away.
Tritt, I've heard a track or two. Alan, I didn't really listen to. I saw him live not too long, a couple years ago.
Little Texas has got a new one out too.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, and some of these guys are, like we were saying, that Midwest, that Oklahoma, Texas, you know, that Midwest is like loving 90s. If you don't sound Texas or country, they don't want you.
That was the only thing good that ever came out of the 90s was country music.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love my new chair. Oh, so comfortable. All right, guys, we got much more with Joey Allen coming up. Don't go nowhere. We're going to play a little bit of music, and we'll get right back to it. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, click that bell for notifications, and share with your friends, guys. That's how we get the word about this music out there for the world to see. Don't go away. We got more coming at you.
You know how it feels at the end of the day, looking back, wondering how you'd make it through okay. It'll all catch up, it'll drive you insane, but you do it anyway, 'cause that's just how you're made. Yeah, we remember. Live with all the struggles and the pain you hide away. When it all adds up, can make you feel like you've lost your way. You wish your memories would just burn among the flames, but they live with you, become a part of your last name. Yeah, we remember all the sacrifices made, all the lives we couldn't save, the times we stood and led the way. Yeah, we remember all the things we tried to do, all the hell that we walked through, and the pride we hold on to. Yeah, we remember. Weight bearing down on you, no, it really don't seem fair. All the things you wish you hadn't seen, no, nothing compares. You always try to save the day, but it don't always break that way. You lock it all away with nothing left to say. Yeah, but we remember all the sacrifices made, all the lives we couldn't save, the times we stood and led the way. Yeah, we remember all the things we tried to do, all the hell that we walked through, all the pride we hold on to. Yeah, we remember. We remember. Yeah, we remember all the sacrifices made, all the lives we couldn't save, the times we stood and led the way. Yeah, we remember all the things we tried to do, all the hell that we walked through, all the pride we hold on to. Yeah, we remember. Yeah, we remember.
Talk a little bit about what you and I are doing here coming up next month.
I parted ways with Nashville's for my happy hours. We spent 9 insane years doing exactly what we're going to be doing, is bringing in different musicians to play shows in a kind of a singing around thing, or like you said, we were talking about something earlier about just shooting the bull and having a good time. And my friend who runs one of the Legions said, "Why don't you do it here?" I said, absolutely. So I brought in a lot of musicians, and we're going to do it. We haven't done it yet.
That's Spencerport, right?
Yeah, it's Spencerport, the Spencerport American Legion.
You hear that, Bauer? I'll be in your neighborhood, man. Come on.
Yeah, Johnny, come on out.
The 19th, right?
If you're not getting a tan in Florida.
No, he's back. He's back. His Florida season's over. He's home for the summer.
All right, good.
He's a smart man. He goes to Florida when the snow's on the ground. But he's got a full schedule already, man. For New York.
Does.
He posted that yesterday, and wow. Yeah, he's a busy man.
Yeah, but it's always a fun time there. And I don't think me and you have, in this capacity, I mean, obviously we did the 30 and 30.
Yeah.
I was green as all get out.
That was kind of around. It was, Paul go, all right, Joe, your turn. All right, Corey, your turn. And we just kind of did our thing.
The problem was somebody else had to play guitar for me.
Yours was all rehearsed and scripted out because you weren't playing at the time.
Exactly. Yeah. But, it's going to be a ball, man. Especially, I think, with what we play.
He says he plays guitar now. So we're going to find out.
Yes.
We're going to find out on the 19th of May. Because I'm not playing all your stuff for you.
Oh, no. I've got... God. I hated the iPads.
Enough, dude.
I hated the iPads when I first started, even when I was playing guitar.
I still use
once
them.
you learn 300-400 songs,
you got to use
and
them.
you play shows like this where you're like, oh, you played that? Oh, hold on a second.
Yeah.
I got this one.
Yeah. Hell yeah. No, my brain is so nowadays. I can't. If I can remember there's a lot of times where I have to lean over and go, hey guys, what's the first line of the song? Even with, trying not to use the iPad that's in front of me, but
the funniest thing is people kind of look. There's some people that aren't musicians that look at that and they're like, "Oh my God, how can you?" Trust me, everybody from us all the way up do that from time to time. Oh my
God, dude! When I started out back in the late '80s, we all had music stands with giant 3-ring binders on them. It was everybody did it,
yep.
And then all of a sudden it became taboo to have a book on stage, and then everybody quit for a while, and then you started seeing iPads. Now you're seeing people's cell phones clipped to their mic stands, and the only thing for years that was on my mic stand was this little tray that held a drink and an ashtray.
Well, that is one of the goals with the new projects. I want to try to get away from that as much as I can, be a little bit more rehearsed, because I think for an acoustic setting, stuff we do, I think, all right, you don't know what you're going to play, especially when we do it.
Right.
We don't know what we're playing, so we kind of, and then if you play like a Waylon song, and I'm like, oh, I got a Waylon song, hold on, I'm not going to pull a Waylon song right out of my head. But for the full band, I think for where I like to be energy-wise and where I like to move and do stuff, get down on the ground, or just mess with the guys on the band, I have to know those songs down pat, because my belief has always been a big show to a small stage.
Yeah.
And I did it for a long time, and I want to bring it back. I had a 5-year break.
Oh yeah, and
my kids are older now, so
and not knocking any professional singer out there, because there are quite a few. But in Joey's case, he's got 2 guitar players playing, so you just have to concentrate on the lyrics.
Yep.
So you're not memorizing the chord progressions, the tempo, and the lyrics. You just got to memorize the lyrics. Yep. So you got a little better chance of ditching that iPad than I do.
I am going to play third guitar, acoustic, so there's going to be songs we have a banjo or mando, lead guitar, and then me on rhythm.
There you go.
But I don't want to hold on to a guitar. The last band I was with, I held on to the guitar a lot, and I found that it really
becomes a security blanket.
It anchored me to one spot.
Really?
And I'm not a guy. Well, except when I'm singing, I'm definitely anchored to one spot.
That's why I bought a wireless, dude.
I have a wireless guitar, but I don't have the wireless Garth Brooks thing.
Oh yeah.
So I felt, because I couldn't carry my microphone, I couldn't do what I would do, And there was a time, Hemlock Fair last year, we played Friends in All Places. I was in the pit with a beer.
Yeah.
That's the stuff I miss. I miss that stuff.
In case you guys are wondering, cigars.
Yes.
He's cutting the tips off of them. I am quitting smoking, and everybody out who's watching knows it. So I use the cigars because I don't smoke very much.
I am with you. I'm actually quitting vaping, and it's going well. It's hard.
Yeah.
You really do.
Well, I got to the point where I was lighting one off the other. I was smoking almost 3 packs a day, dude. Now I'm down to less than a pack a day.
Well, if we want to throw around how country can you be, I would have Copenhagen in my back pocket, big old thing of chew in my lip. Guys would go, "Hey, smoke time." All right, chew'd stay in my lip.
And you just smoke
Marlboro Red. There. Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. No. I mean, when I was younger, I would do full chew, beech nut.
Oh yeah.
And that kind of stuff. But then I discovered women, and
they don't like that too much.
No. So no.
Neither one.
I have enough problems with my teeth without nicotine rotting them away.
Yeah, I hear you. So. Trust me.
But All right, let's shoot some rapid fire questions at you. Haha. I always do this to everybody who comes in. I do some rapid fire stuff. All right, Ford, Dodge, or Chevy?
I gotta say Ford. Fords have been good to me.
Even though he pulled up in a Tesla, people.
Oh, you gotta throw me under the bus.
He does have a Harley, though. I'll give him that. All right. Favorite guitar?
My acoustic has got to be my 6 Series Taylor.
Yep.
Love that guitar. I've seen a lot of shows.
Grand Auditorium?
Yep.
Yep.
My favorite electric's got to be my PRS Custom 24.
More and more people.
It's versatile. I can play, because, I would like the heavy stuff. I like the Brantley Gilbert, but I also like the softer, twangy stuff, and PRS can do both.
See, more and more people, I'm sitting here with Berger, and he was telling me that, too. And I've had a couple other guys tell me, I'm a Telly guy. Always up. I mean, you see it. I got 3 of them hanging on the wall.
It's classic.
I got a Les Paul sitting over there. I got a Strat over there. I got, I'm a Fender guy.
Yeah.
With a little bit of Gibson guilt, as I call it. Gibson guilt, because I can't afford to have a Gibson addiction. So I got a Gibson guilt.
I do own 2 Gretches. So.
Okay. Oh, the big straight cat body Gretches?
I've got the fat body Gretsch, and I've got what they call a Streamliner Gretsch. It's a newer version of a Gretsch.
Okay.
Bigsby, everything. Yeah.
What's your favorite food?
Favorite food? Oh, lately, it's been sushi and stuff like that.
Tesla and sushi.
I know. I'm getting. You want my? Here, hold on. Let me get my man card.
Let me have your man
I'll give that to you now. No, actually, you know what? When they say you turn 40, you've got to make a decision. You're either going to build cars or you're going to smoke meat. I did decide to smoke meat, so I like my brisket. I like my pork, and I got my smoker sits right on my deck. And
oh my god,
so, yeah.
dude.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
He's got a house with a white picket fence, 2.5 kids.
I try. It's a countrywide dream, right?
Oh, Crystal, I'm sending him home without his man card. That's no. You can have him back, but the man card stays here. What's your favorite drink?
My Jack all day.
All right, now you're talking. Even though
there's no
the
even
Tesla and the girly beer you brought with you here.
Well, I was just we're getting older, so I brought the old man beer.
When I drink beer, I drink Yingling. I like dark
My
stuff.
wife would appreciate that.
I like the dark stuff.
Typically, I am a PBR guy, but I figured I'd get my balls busted more if I brought PBR today.
Well, everybody I know who drinks PBR spends a lot of time in the bathroom.
It is water.
This is my addiction, and everybody knows it because it's, this is my coffee. Morning, noon, and night. Mm-hmm. 30 years on stage and behind the wheel of a tractor trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Coffee.
Yeah. Don't blame me there. Now, how do you drink your coffee?
A little bit of milk, because I swallowed a fly 10, 15 years ago.
Okay.
And now black coffee gags me.
Gotcha. Can't see the fly.
Yeah.
All right, I got you.
So a little bit of milk.
All right.
Where was I? Drink. What else was I going to ask? Oh, yeah. Favorite artist. Favorite male. Let's do it this way. Favorite male artist.
Favorite male artist? All time? Whew, that's so many. I mean...
Come on, you can pick one. Everybody's got one.
All-time Merle Haggard, currently Cody Johnson.
All right.
All-time Merle Haggard.
I agree with the Merle Haggard. We'll hang out with the Cody Johnson. Favorite female artist?
What was her name? Suds in the Bucket there. Yeah, I don't know why. I loved her. I forget her name. It's right
Sarah Evans.
It's Sarah Evans. I knew it was Sarah.
Favorite band?
Alabama. I got to. That's what my mother played on her stomach. I've listened to every album by Alabama over and over and over.
See, now here's where we differ. Favorite male artist? Merle Haggard.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite female artist? Terry Clark.
Okay, all right, I'll respect that.
Favorite band? Little Texas.
Okay.
So.
Well, at least we're in the same.
Favorite rock band?
Favorite rock band? It's gotta be AC/DC. I'm a big AC/DC fan.
Mine's Kiss.
Okay.
Favorite female rock artist?
Evanescence. That girl can freaking sing. She's so
I'm
good.
Pat Benatar.
Okay. We're getting that generation gap a little bit now.
Let's see. Favorite local group? And you can't say Cory Daniel's. Todd already said that. That's cheating. Can't do that.
Favorite local group.
Or favorite local artist. And why? That's the tough one.
Mm-hmm. Man, that is tough. You know what? I will have to give my love to Brian Price. Brian Price is...
And for people who don't know, tell everybody who Brian Price is.
So Brian Price is he's a Rochester musician. He's been a musician for God knows how long.
Who's he playing with now?
He was who was he with? He had a couple bands, but he's with ZBTV now.
Oh, he's with Zach Brown's tribute band.
Yep.
Okay.
And he is just probably one of the most...
He's very well-rounded.
Loving people that you'll ever meet. He's honest, and he's probably one of the most well-rounded musicians I know.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
Absolutely. I played multiple shows with Brian, and if I had to pick it, he'd be the male artist.
What's your favorite venue?
It's got to be my hometown. The people that gave me the shot, it's Nashville's.
Really?
They gave me every shot I've had.
Give him a shout out. Go ahead.
Yeah, Nashville's Jeff Day.
Hey, Jeff.
You guys have really had my back, but I hope I've done my best to have his back too. I've given as much as I could to him.
Now, see, here's something you're first on. Joey came without a guitar, everybody.
I did because I forgot it.
Well, I might have one laying around here if you'd like to sing a song to the people.
Sure. Could do that.
So
I was wondering how that was going to go. Yeah. I was waiting for you to actually look at me and go, where's your guitar, bro?
All right, everybody, stick around. We'll be back with Joey Allen playing you guys a song.
Waiting on Saturday to catch up with me so I could get a little lost and somehow get found. Out here among the trees with that sweet earth beneath my feet, me and this Mustang, we have been waiting on a sky this clear. Cassettes in the console, Willie Whalen, Haggard and Jones, sweet California air pouring in, roll down window, nowhere to be or idea where to go. I'm just catching up on chilling out. It's what the good life's all about, just me and a wide open road. Heaven is a long way from here, but I'll tell you, brother, it can be seen on a hot day with just a little dip in the stream. When that red sun hits like glass, I hope the world don't move too fast. With moments like these, man, you gotta make them last. Cassettes in the console, Willie Whalen, Haggard and Jones, sweet California air pouring in, roll down window, nowhere to be or idea where to go. I'm just catching up on chilling out. That's what the good life's all about, just me and a wide open road. Ray-Bans on, cell phones off, no telling what'll be. Guess I'll know it when I get there. Destination nowhere, ain't no call for hesitating. The wild world is out there waiting. Cassettes in the console, Willie Whalen, Haggard and Jones, sweet California air pouring in, roll down window, nowhere to be or idea where let it go, I'm just catching up on chili now. What the good life's all about, just me and a wide open road. Just me and a wide open road. Just me and a wide open road.
All right, we're back, and we're going to have Joey Allen do an original song. Tell us about the song you're going to do, bro.
So this song kind of came out of nowhere. My wife's father had a massive heart attack, widowmaker, and he survived.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
And everything through that process made me start thinking about me and my daughter and the relationship between a daughter and a
I'm
father.
sure, yeah, you saw what it did to your wife.
So it kind of stemmed from there, and just a progression of it, and sometimes even the heartbreak of being so close to your dad. So that's where this song came from. So it's called "Daddy, Take My Hand."
All right, do it up.
First day of kindergarten, Mama's crying like a fool. Daddy's loading up the truck and they're headed on to school. He pulls up to the front door, takes him by the hand, hits him by surprise when she said, "Daddy, take my hand, hold it close. I don't wanna be scared, I don't wanna be alone. Won't you stay with me, if only for a while? Not as strong as you think I am, so Daddy, take my hand." 15 years later, in a long white dress, Daddy's on the couch, ain't nothing but a mess. "Daddy, are you with me?" He looks up and smiles. She takes him by the hand when she says, "Daddy, take my hand, hold it close. I don't wanna be scared, I don't wanna be alone. Won't you stay with me, if only for a while? Not as strong as you think I am, Daddy, take my hand." Calling on the phone, "Girl, I'm getting here fast, Daddy's being called home." And she cried, "Daddy, take my hand, hold it close. I don't wanna be scared, I don't wanna be alone. Won't you stay with me, if only for a while? Not as strong as you think I am, I'm not as strong as you think I am, so Daddy, take my hand."
So, can you talk about any of the guys you're playing with, or is that...
Probably not. I will say I'm actually pretty excited that a couple of people are joining in. One guy's still on the fence, that's why I won't talk about it. He's coming to feel it out, got to feel the vibe.
Right.
But he's got the set list. He wants to come down. It's going to be a few weeks, but yeah.
Do I know all of them?
Definitely one.
Yeah, I know the one.
The drummer, you may or may not know.
Okay.
And then the other guys.
Well, the one that I know is my age. That's why I know him.
I gotta have an elder guy in there.
Oh, you gotta have some stability with all you.
Gotta have the senior.
Yeah, senior. I got you, senior. All right. So, what else you got coming up besides that show with me and you?
So I've got a couple dates at Homestead for Hope, which is actually very amazing. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
It sounds familiar.
Good. A friend of mine, Jenny Ray Brongo, she has something called Homesteads for Hope, and it's, I don't want to botch what it is, but it's basically for young adults, teenagers, where they can learn to be part of, society and work for themselves and do that, autistic, stuff like that, with challenges.
Okay.
And it is one of the most beautiful things that I've seen put together. I remember when she first started and wanted to do this, and she's grown this to some exponential spots. They're growing every year. Every year I go down and I play down there. Rebecca Bruno, she's doing the booking down there, and she's joined in and helped, and it's been absolutely amazing watching them grow. And
nice.
It's one of my favorite shows to do every year.
They
really
Rochester based, or?
Yep, right. Actually, up the road from me, Manitou Road. You can look them up. Homesteads for Hope. They just did this whole big thing where I think they got some money from. Again, I don't know. I think it was Kubota, but somebody really, it was a competition, and what they were doing is just so good and so well done that they got some money to keep growing, and they are. I see it every day. I drive by it.
Nice.
And it's really cool.
So is it all people or just people with disabilities?
So the farm per se is to, help those with disabilities.
Okay.
Kind of like take care of themselves and have that day to day where they're not as responsible on other people, and they learn.
A little self-reliance.
They learn how to grow food. They learn how to take care of things, and it's really awesome because there's not many opportunities for that.
No.
And there's a lot of volunteers that help with the garden, and they help with the stand, and it's well run.
Oh, yeah.
It's really a beautiful thing.
I've always had a soft spot in my heart for things like that. I mean, my wife has worked for ARC forever. Mm-hmm. My mother-in-law retired from the state DDSO, Homes Developmental Disability. One of my best friends in the world, Johnny Bauer, his got a special son, Elijah, and I have a niece who has Down syndrome, and so it's always been a soft spot in my heart.
It hits home for a lot of people, stuff like that. If you have any of that in your life, you understand.
Yeah.
I mean, even in my family, there's been struggles with some of my siblings and stuff where they needed more time, to get where they're at, and they have. They're to the point now where they are self-sufficient or can be, and it's a lot harder than people think, it's a lot harder to find help for that.
Oh yeah, back in my day, you had something in school. They just said you had a behavior,
Absolutely.
Behavior disorder. He was word special needs and ADHD, and none of that existed. It was he was hyperactive, and he was learning disabled, and everything but what it actually was.
Exactly.
It was you're gonna get home, get a spanking from your dad, that'll straighten you out.
I've got so joeyallenmusic.com.
Is that the name of the new band?
No.
What's the name?
I've taken. All right, so I will give you that. You're going to twist my arm for something with this.
I got to get something, dude.
So the original idea was going to be Promised Land.
Okay.
Because it's going to be a lot of the newer Midwest singer-songwriters, even some stuff that's on the radio that I feel is fitting.
And your originals.
I may or may not do originals with this band.
Oh, come on. You got to do originals.
Joey Allen's going to be very separate. I'm going to keep the Joey Allen music stuff separate.
Okay, it's two separate entities. Yeah.
Two separate entities. But Southbound 35 is going to be the name. It was funny how it worked out because somebody was like, one of the guys I was bringing into the band was like, hey, I really like this song. I'm like, oh yeah, Southbound 35 is crap. That's the name of that's the name of the band. You just have that aha moment. Like, that's what it needs to be named. But Southbound 35 is a Pat Green song.
Yeah, because back in, God, it wasn't too long ago, decade ago or so, we did actually have a country band in the area called Southbound. Mm-hmm. But that was it. Yeah, so Southbound 35.
Southbound 35.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
So keep a lookout for that.
You heard it first. So, don't forget, come and join us next month on the 19th.
Yes.
May 19th. What time are we doing that?
We haven't locked it in because of the weather. We have to see. It's either going to be 7 or 8 o'clock start time and 3 hours we're going to play. So.
Any cover?
No. You got to sign the guest book. I can't technically invite everybody, but everybody's welcome.
And it is the Spencerport Legion, y'all.
Yeah.
So if you got a little red, white, and blue running through your veins, come on out, join us.
Heck yeah. It's going
Pick
to be
some songs, have a few drinks.
It's going to be a blast.
Cocktail or two. And yeah. I'm looking forward to it. It's always fun. I love the excitement of playing with somebody I've never actually done anything with before. You know, so that makes you a little nervous.
How's that possible? It's been 10 years at least.
God, it's been longer than that, dude. It's 2023, and I think we did the 30 for 30 in 2012, 2013.
So, God, yeah, it's, man.
So it's been over 10 years. We only did that one thing together.
We're getting old.
Yeah. No.
Hey, just take it. I'm putting myself in that.
I am so far over the hill. I'm at the bottom of the other side, buddy.
I'm tumbling down right behind you.
So, before I let you go, all right, you've listened to the show now for 22 weeks. Well, this is episode 22. Mm-hmm. So, give me an artist you'd like to hear, and I'll play their song next.
You know what? I always like when you play Eddie Lee.
Oh, See, I don't like to say it because I don't like to play favorites. But, if somebody asks me, what's your favorite local artist, it would be Eddie Lee. Todd, you're very close second. I can say Closing Time because Todd played in Closing Time.
There you go.
So, okay, Closing Time is my favorite local artist, guys. Yep, that's it.
And I will say...
It's all Closing Time.
I love everybody that you play, but
right.
I do enjoy...
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank Joey Allen for stopping in and helping us out today.
Thank you for having me.
Per his request, we're going to play some Eddie Lee. Also, sit tight. We'll be back with you in a minute.
Forgive me, roses, not this time. Better listen to Cash and walk the line. She ain't looking for no Dixie chick, just a cowboy truck in the right size hitch. Better listen good, better listen tight. Mama knows what she wants tonight. She wants to roll in the hay, done the cowboy way. Don't you tell her what she wants or tell her what she needs. Got her boots dug in cowboy deep. She wants to roll in the hay, done the cowboy way. That girl's gone bad on whiskey and wine, and she don't plan to apologize. She ain't looking for no Dixie chick, just a cowboy's truck in the right size hitch. Better listen good, better listen tight. Mama knows what she wants tonight. She wants to roll in the hay, done the cowboy way. Don't tell her what she wants or tell her what she needs. Got her boots dug in cowboy deep. She wants to roll in the hay, done the cowboy way. Dug in cowboy deep. She
Hey, this is Johnny Bauer,
And this is Nikki Paris.
and you're watching the Cory Daniel Music Hour.
Well, I'm only lonely for a time. When I'm down on my luck and I'm down to my last dime. Won't be too long before I realize I'm only lonely in luck. Luck is a word that we all think we know. Sometimes you win big, sometimes you lose it all. I know firsthand, girl, what I needed most. I pushed away from being afraid. My tendencies were to just jump right in, never look back, play the game, a sink or swim. Thought I had the world dangling upon the string. How foolish was I to think I could lie? And I'm only lonely for a time. When I'm down on my luck and I'm down to my last dime. Won't be too long before I realize I'm only lonely in luck. I'm only lonely in luck. Walking away from the only thing I had didn't at first to me seem so bad. My winning streak I knew could never last. Why didn't I see that I'd lose everything? And I'm only lonely for a time. When I'm down on my luck and I'm down to my last dime. Won't be too long before I realize I'm only lonely in luck. I'm only lonely in luck. When I'm only lonely for a time. When I'm down on my luck and I'm down to my last dime. Won't be too long before I realize I'm only lonely in luck. When I'm only lonely for a time. When I'm down on my luck and I'm down to my last dime. Won't be too long before I realize I'm only lonely in luck. I'm only lonely in luck. I'm only lonely in luck. Only lonely.
All right, guys, that was Eddie Lee, Roll in the Hay. Wonder where he got that song from. And closing us out, as always, was Mr. Johnny Bauer. So, guys, I want to thank you for stopping in. And, hey, if you haven't done it yet, right down there in the bottom, click that little icon, subscribe to the channel. Let the world know you like what you hear. And as I kick back in my nice, comfortable chair, enjoying the end to a very long week, I want to say thank you to Joey Allen for stopping in and helping us out this week. It's good to see you, buddy. Can't wait till the 19th. We're going to have a lot of fun. For everybody else, thank you for joining me. If it was your first time, we're glad you're here, guys. Remember, it's in here. Leave the world outside. It's all about the music. Be nice to each other. We have all we got. God bless, guys. The Cory Daniels Music Hour is brought to you by Iron Horse Studios and is a non-genre specific music program. Please make sure that all your submissions are protected. We are not responsible for the actions of others. The Cory Daniels Music Hour reminds you by submitting your music, you agree for it and any likeness of you to be used on air.